Bold City from SFX Fireworks. I have 2 of these cakes, 500 gram fan, 30 shots each. We're gonna have some fun with this one. We're gonna start out and shoot one so you guys can see what it looks like, and then the second one, we're gonna modify it to shoot it how we want. So let's take a look at the description on the side. You'll see 20 seconds in duration, so it's relatively short. And check out this fan pattern, some comet mine action with breaks in the middle. And if we look at the description here, you'll see 6 bursts of 5 shots, which means there's 6 rows, each containing 5 shots. So once we light the first one, the second one, we're gonna modify where each row we're gonna individually hit. So my thought is we're gonna probably do maybe the first 3 rows individual hits, and then the last 3, maybe we'll change the speed, or we'll just hit it as if it's finishing out the cake. All right, guys, so here's the fun part. We're gonna cut the top off first. So once we cut the sides off, we'll be able to access each individual row. We light from right here, which means the shots go down this way, come back. Let's cut this side open. This is the first row. You'll see it jumps from this tube to the second row. So if we wanted to, we could remove this fuse piece here, and we can actually match directly into both of these shots right there for these first 2 rows. Now, if we did that, this row would shoot individually from left to right. This one would also shoot individually from left to right. We'd also have to remove the fuse on this back side so it doesn't continue the cake. But this is the cool thing, is these shots are all very similar. If you wanted to, you could have each of these be slice cakes, or what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna make the first 3 slice cakes, and these last 3 I'll just shoot as if it's part of the original cake. I do wanna mention on the legal side, I'm not taking the rows or the shots out. All I'm doing is matching right into these individual rows here. I'm not taking the cake apart. What we can do is just pull the fuse out like that. Now, we could light this fuse here. So if you're using like Talon igniter clips, you could just put the Talon right there and it's gonna light that row, and we continue on the shot. You can also pull this completely out if you want to direct match. I'm actually gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna use the Talon to light it. I'm gonna do the same thing here. And so if I put a Talon there, it's gonna do the same thing with these last 3 rows. Also, what I'm doing now is covering the hole, so that way we don't prematurely light any of the other rows. Okay, so we're lighting the first tube at the start, the second row on that tube, the third row we're gonna light here, so we're gonna remove the fuse on this side. Oops. So you see I pulled that out, no big deal. Slide that right back in there. Because that fuse is loose, put first off tape there to block that hole. And lastly, I'm gonna put a piece of tape right here. Keep that fuse in there. And because I did remove the packaging on the whole thing, I am gonna add another row of tape around the whole thing, just to give it a little more stability. So what I've done here is created 3 sliced cakes and then a cake that is half the duration of the original cake. And we'll do another fan slice. One more fan slice. The rest of the cake. Doing this to your cake allows for full control over when something is firing, which can be critical when doing shows to music. I would love to get my hands on another case of these items to show you guys exactly what we can do and some of the fun effects we can achieve.